Welcome to Spiritual Minefield. Today we're going to look at Jesus taught the rapture in John chapter 14. Stay tuned. So let's go to John chapter 14 and we're going to read 3 verses. So verse 1, 2, and 3. It says, "Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe in me as well. In my Father's house are many rooms. If it were not so, would I have told you that I'm going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and welcome you into my presence, so that you also may be where I am." So you see here, this is a promise. Jesus says that he's leaving, but he's coming back to get the believers to be where he's at. Now, where is he going to take us? Because some Christians believe in a post-trib, meaning that the second coming is the rapture. But is that what Jesus is saying here? Now, let's go here and see this Greek word. So the Greek word for house is oiokia, which means residence, the dwelling place for God the Father. So then, where does God dwell? So for that, we're going to go to Matthew 6, verse 9. And it says, "So then, this is how you should pray. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name." So where is the Father residing? In heaven. So when you go back here to John 14 and it says, "In my Father's house are many rooms," that's in reference to heaven. So the Father is dwelling, his residency is in heaven, and he has many rooms. And here the Greek word for rooms can also mean mansions, a place for each believer that contains many rooms. If it were not so, would I have told you? So Jesus is saying, look, this is true. If this wasn't true, I would never mention it. So there's mansions for each believer in heaven. Now, when are we going to go there? So it says here, I'm going there to prepare a place. So then the mansions are there. So he's getting it ready for us. And then in verse 3, it says, "And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and welcome you into my presence." So Jesus left. He's right now sitting at the right hand of God the Father, and he's preparing a place for all of us. So when he comes back to take us where he's at, that's in reference to the rapture. Because if you believe in a post-trib, you believe that Jesus is coming down to earth, he raptures us, or he gathers us to Jerusalem where he's going to be at, and we're going to be with Jesus on earth. But here in John 14, it literally says he's going to take us to heaven. But if you believe in a post-trib, he's only going to take you back to earth. So basically, you go up and come right back down. That's what the post-trib believes. But that's not what it's saying here in John 14. Very clearly here it teaches that Jesus left. When he's coming back, he's going to take us to where the Father dwells, and that's only in heaven. Never has the Father dwelled on earth. So we're going to be right where the Father's at, with Jesus. While the tribulation is happening for 7 years, we're going to be living in mansions in heaven that contains many rooms. So he's taking us there. So these verses here make it very clear that he's teaching a pre-trib rapture, meaning the rapture occurs before the 7 years. So this is very, very clear. So as you can see here, John chapter 14, verses 1 to 3 clearly teaches a rapture before the Great Tribulation. Thank you for listening.